confusion with people. It is a little bit kind of difficult to explain, but I'm going to do my very, very best for you guys so you understand what's going on, how you're going to make your ads actually appear, and how much you're going to pay for them, which is obviously the important part. So all the Google ads are based on an auction system. You basically go in there and you tell Google how much you're willing to pay per click or how much you're willing to pay per impression. Right, so we want to know how we can make sure that our ads actually show up. We don't want to be wasting money on making various bids, going against all the big boys who can outspend us. We want to be able to get cheap ads which are still going to convert. So we want to be paying an awful lot less than what the bigger guys are, but still getting the results that we deserve. So first thing you need to consider is your page relevant? If you are putting your page forward towards a search term, it must be relevant to that search term. Google has spent an awfully long time trying to get themselves well respected, that if somebody types something in, then that's what they're going to get. And they want the same with ads. It isn't just SEO, it's ads as well. So you really need to be careful about this. They also want to see what the user experience is going to be like on your landing page. So if your landing page has pop-ups and various things like this, that's going to knock your score right the way down. All right, Google don't want pop-ups. They want the user to have a great experience and to get exactly what they were searching for on your landing page. Now, this can pose a problem if you are using, well, it used to be if you're using ClickFunnels as well. But if you're using a lot of funnel builders, then this can cause a huge problem because not a lot of funnel builders have a good SEO on the back end. Now, at the moment, ClickFunnels has pulled the socks up and they're doing very, very well. And Groove is excellent for this as well, right? So both these two, you can start putting better experience together for the users and start having some relevance as well. Now, next thing that we're going to do is the price auction itself, right? Even though I can't spell auction. So the price auction itself, this is how much you're actually going to pay to get your ads appearing. Now, this is a little bit more difficult, right? So this means you only pay 1 cent more than the next highest bidder, right? So I could go in and I could bid $80 per impression, right? Now then, if the next person down from me is only bidding 50 cents, I'm only going to pay 51 cents per impression, even though I've bid $80. Now, the reason why some people do this is to make sure that the little guys aren't going to actually get in there on the keywords. So there's an awful lot of high bidding going on where they're just going to basically price you out of the whole thing. There is ways around that, though. Don't worry, we're coming to that. Right, so let's imagine you have 4 bidders on a keyword. So one's bidding $6, $3, $2, and $1, each of them respectively. Right, that's how much each of them has actually bid. Now, even though the first advertiser has bid $6, right, the amount it would actually pay is $3.01, right? That is just 1 cent above the $3 right here. And that will go for the rest of the advertisers as well. So as the rest of advertisers keep on going down, they're not going to be charged an absolute fortune, right? This is really quite a fair system. And Google have put this quite nicely. I must admit they could have just went for the highest bidder, in which case it would have ruined an awful lot of bids. But this is a nice system. But there's more to consider. Right, next, ad rank. Right, this decides on who's going to actually get to the top spot within Google Ads. Right, the top spot is the spot that you want the most. So this is what we really need to pay attention on. Right, we've already got the bid thing pretty much sorted out. We've got our ad pretty much sorted out. Now we want to get on the top spot. So what's going to happen is the ad with the highest rank will normally promote to top spot. Right, so this means when everything's all right with that ad, then you will get the top spot. Now, second highest gets the second position, so on and so forth. So, ad rank deciders. This is what you actually need to get right. So one thing, they want an expected high click-through rate, right? So if your landing page looks as though it's going to have a high click-through rate, that's awesome. Google like that. They want people to actually go in and click through to your ads. Obviously, it means you're going to come back to them and their customers are happy as well. So it's a win-win situation. Next is the landing page experience, we've talked about before. We do want pop-ups, we want our privacy terms in there. We want all of the things which need to be in place, right? So all the different legalities and this sort of rubbish. Nice images that don't load too slowly. Not mountains and mountains of words without any breakups. There's also the size of your lettering and things such as this. So on a mobile, your lettering should be above 12 pixels, all right? So to keep that in mind as well when you're doing this. Now, ad relevance as well. So how does your page actually relate to the ad, to that search term? So if your page relates really well to that search term, you're laughing. It's dead easy. Now, this is a point where I would normally say build out more than one sales funnel, right? I know it's a nightmare. I know it's a pain, but you need to have the different page funnels so that you can get cheaper advertising. Now, I'm not saying go out and copy your sales funnel and then just change the words. It needs to be original content, right? Now, this is up to you. I prefer to write a different sales page for each one. You might not like to. If you don't like to, that's fine. You will be paying slightly more for an ad, but it's not a massive amount more. You do, however, risk not appearing on the top of the ads, which is something I don't like doing. Right. So during the live auction, there's also a few other minor factors that go on, such as where the people are located and different little things like this, which is not a lot we can do about. So we don't worry about those ones. Right. Ad rank can also affect the amount you pay. Right. So the amount you're bidding. So the higher the ad quality, the lower the costs, better positions, and you're going to get more success. The higher up those ad positions you get, the more success you're going to get. It's really, really simple. Right. And that's it for the ads, right? Really simple stuff. So it's something that you need to bear in mind an awful lot, because this is going to affect how much you're going to be paying for your ads. Now, if you've got a really low ticket offer, then obviously you want that ad as low as possible. All right. We want high click-through rate. We want good ad relevance. We want good websites, which is all listed in various different trends that we have. There's also a book coming out very shortly about it. So all of these need to be taken into consideration before you start running your ads. Okay. Thanks for watching. Speak soon.